Good Friday morning, Jen.
Happy Friday, Kirk. How are you?
Wonderful. We are in the holiday Christmas spirit. We got more snow than we wanted or expected,
Yes.
maybe, but you know what? Let it snow.
Let it snow.
It's that time of the year.
It's Christmas time. I'm okay with it. We have had a little bit too much child at home time, but that's okay.
Yes.
With all the late starts and no schools, but
Oh,
you
it's
know
been
what?
crazy for the last week, hasn't
It
it?
really has. It's
Yeah.
hard to get in any sort of routine.
Yes.
So what's going on real estate wise? What's closed?
Well, so far, there has been one commercial property closed, 3 residential, 2 of them were single family, and 1 condo.
No on lake stuff this
No,
week. That's interesting. It
no.
has been very heavily lake sales
That's right.
the last
That's
couple
right.
weeks. New on the market this week. There were 5 properties. Again, nothing on lake. So 3 single family and 2 townhomes. 2 townhomes sold. So
Yes. Yeah.
interesting.
It keeps on marching.
Mm-hmm.
The current inventory, which again is one thing we kind of try to keep track and help you with, is right now on West Lake there are 4 single family homes. On Lower Gar there are 2 single family homes. On Wahpeton Canal there's still the 1 single family. Minnewaska, 1 single family. East Lake, 5 properties for sale. 4 of them are single family. And on Big Spirit, same, 5 for sale, 4 single family, and 1 condo.
So, and I mean, that's those numbers have flipped around a little bit, but that number has stayed pretty steady.
It really has.
It has. And then the current single family residential homes in the Dickinson County area for sale is sticking right at 58.
Yeah.
So a lot of options still for our buyers to choose from. I'm
They
pretty
really are.
excited
It's
about
been, we've talked about this now for literally months.
Yeah.
The same number that come on are about the same number that close. That inventory number is held in that, what, 50 to 65 maybe
it. Yep.
range for months.
Yes.
So we're still okay with inventory if you're out looking.
Yeah, we are. We are a little bit different than the national averages for
Correct.
sure around here.
Correct.
Let's talk about something fun though.
Good.
The 2023 real estate predictions.
Sounds great.
So what are the experts saying for 2023? Well, they are predicting that we are at the tail end of the mortgage rate issue. They're predicting that it's going to level out pretty well. And what I've been telling my clients who need to buy right now is buy now, refinance later. Like you are not married to that interest rate like you're married to the house.
No.
So
Absolutely.
if interest rates are a thing that are freaking you out, we can absolutely have a conversation about refinancing.
And they have come down about a point.
Oh, they have,
We
yeah.
were high 6s, and I think we're now kind of high 5s locally.
Yeah, locally.
So even though the Fed, bumped up another half a point, I don't see interest rates going crazy now. I think we've leveled off on that scenario.
Yep.
So I think we're now in a new normal.
Yes, hopefully.
So I don't think, if you're thinking about waiting until interest rates go back to 3%, I think you're going to
don't-
wait a long time.
I don't think they're going to go back down to 3. And you literally hit on one of my points, is that we are actually still in a national housing shortage.
Oh.
And so what that means is nationally there are not enough houses for people wanting to buy houses who are looking for homes. And so
And excuse me one second.
Yeah.
That's true locally, regionally,
Yeah.
as well as nationally. I mean, if you talk to people in Des Moines and Omaha, they say the same things.
yeah.
So it is literally across the board. Now I'm sure there's some pockets in the country that's not the case, but not many that I know of.
No, not at all. So if you are the person who is like, yeah, I'm going to wait till housing prices go down, I'm just going to wait this thing out, you are going to be waiting a long time
I'm afraid
because
so.
the house values are expected to rise about 5% next year. So the values of your homes are expected to increase. I don't think waiting is probably the best bet anymore.
No, and if you're renting, those rates have just really kaboomed.
Yes.
So
I was just talking to an agent in Florida. People are paying $3,000 to $5,000 in rent there. Like normal average people. I'm like, how do they? I cannot.
yeah,
So
more than a mortgage.
way more than a mortgage.
Yeah.
Way more than a mortgage. So, and that was another point. Rent is expected to increase this in 2023. And then also, so we've been talking about this, we have a decent amount of inventory. So it's kind of switched to a buyer's market. And so buyers are going to be the ones who really are dictating the sales this coming year.
Yeah.
That's what
So-
they're predicting.
I kind of think this coming year is going to be a real good year because it's become more of a balance instead of just crazy on one side and crazier on the other side.
Exactly.
So I think it's a good time for people. The other thing I would always say is if you have any questions about real estate, two things. One, always talk to a professional, whether it be an attorney, a realtor, a banker, whatever, go to an attorney. And second, if you have any questions about real estate, please call Jen, myself, Nick,
anyone.
anybody in our office. We'll try to get you all the information. We have a series of videos that we'd be happy to send out to you if you want to share it with your spouse or family members about all the things involved in real estate. So please use us as a reference and a resource for all your real estate needs.
Absolutely.
Good.
Well, Kirk,
Last but
Well-
not least, I want everybody, if you would, I want you to like us on Facebook.
Yep. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, subscribe to us. We have a lot of good content on there and a lot of good information.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Well, Kirk,
Jen, have a great weekend.
you